Bitboy Crypto Morning TA. Good morning, everybody. It's July 9th, 2021. My name's Piano Matty B, and this is your Morning TA. Quick glimpse into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing, all based the humble opinion of this piano. Look, son, it's a symmetrical triangle on the 4-hour chart. What's a symmetrical triangle, Dad? Well, it's a period of consolidation before the price is forced to break out or down. A breakdown from the lower trend line marks the start of a new bearish trend. While the breakout from the upper trend line indicates the start of a new bullish trend. Well, where's it gonna go, Dad? Patience, son. We have to wait and see. And then we'd laugh, and he'd light up a cigarette inside the car and roll up the windows. Oh, the 80s. We have the lower part of this triangle touching these higher lows of 29.5, 35, and yesterday at about 32K. And that would be making up our level of support. We see the top line touching 3 lower highs: 36.5, 35.5, and 35. Making up our resistance line. Now let's bring Uncle Fib into the party. We see 2 potential breakout points, to the downside at 32.9, to the upside, a 34.3. Now let's bring my favorite arcade game from the 80s, Pac-Man, into this pattern. Yeah, Pac-Man, to explain where we want to be and stay. Actually, I went to play Pac-Man before a movie, before the apocalypse occurred, and I asked the attendant, where do I get quarters? And he said, it only takes loonies, which is the Canadian dollar. And I asked, oh, so you get 4 games? And he looked at me and smiled like I was some old confused man who walked off the street and said, no, each game costs $1. Needless to say, I put my loonie back in my pocket and I never played Pac-Man again. Anyways, we want to break up into Pac-Man's nasal cavity. That's where we can more confidently say that we've entered a new bullish pattern and out of a symmetrical triangle. Now, if we break down into Pac-Man's lower jaw, or mandible if you want to get technical, that's where we can more confidently say that we've entered a new bearish pattern and out of the symmetrical triangle as well. Now, after yesterday's downward action, pulled back up to the 23% fib level of about 32.9. Now, I would have felt a little more cozier if it retraced back up to about 33.7 and tripped the light fandango on the 20-day moving average. But hopefully we see that today. And by the looks of all these hammer candles, it's giving me some warm fuzzies that we just might see it. Hey, Matty B, what's a hammer candle? And what's the importance of it, more so? Well, thanks for asking. Great question. Simply put, a candle that looks like a hammer means price action opened up and immediately had selling pressure. Then the bull said, no. Not on my 4-hour candle watch. And pushed the price right back up. They're bullish candles and represents a high probability of more bullish movement. Wow, symmetrical triangles, bullish hammer candles, and Pac-Man all on one Friday video? Yeah, because Fridays are crazy. We know that here in Cryptoville. So buckle up, because Bitcoin loves to party on the weekend. Doesn't he? Or she? Or whatever. So remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected elites. Elected. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And it's Friday, so sing me out. 3, 4. Nice. Better pitch, because you're controlling your breath through your abdomen, and that's the key to singing, really.